It is one of our favourite fixtures, the Madrid derby this weekend. Looking forward to it. Let's talk some tactics. All right, if you're watching after the game, not to worry. Click the link below. There will be goals there. But stick around because I do my best to try and get these predictions right. And let's talk firstly about Real Madrid. So we know they have struggled against Atletico Madrid in terms of their results. Going from the Copa del Rey, ranging back until the Champions League when they did overcome them in extra time. But they've definitely struggled up against Diego Simeone's team. And there's a reason why, but we're going to talk about how Real Madrid lined up the last time they played against Atletico Madrid. So let's check this lineup out. Straight away, it must be noted that Sergio Ramos, taken off against Sevilla, may be out for this game. But we know that James Rodriguez is definitely out with a broken foot. So he will not be playing. But the man, Cristiano Ronaldo, who is out for a 2-game suspension, is back for Real Madrid, sorry. So what is going to happen is just a straightforward swap. Where you see James Rodriguez in there, I imagine that'll be Isco who will fill in there. Isco will fill in with Toni Kroos, and Khedira will drop defensive midfield role, and you'll get Benzema, Ronaldo and Bale. And it's not as much the formation that Real Madrid need to change to play against Atletico Madrid. It's the way they approach Atletico Madrid. They try to play them the way they play against other teams, and they consistently hit a wall, literally hit a wall. So if you watch here, what happens when Real Madrid attack is that they throw so many numbers forward. You'll get Toni Kroos hanging around, Isco up. But Atletico Madrid have got a great job of switching their role. Sometimes they play a 4-2-3-1, but when they defend, they drop into a 4-4-2, which is like two banks of four with a hard-working midfielder, usually Griezmann pressing the ball all around here. If it's Mandzukic or Torres, they'll press it in this area. And before it knows all this space, literally like this, it becomes so crowded. That's what it looks like on the field. You cannot split a pass through there. It's tough. So what Real Madrid have to do is what they did against Sevilla. Many times they played against Sevilla, they found the ball in that area similar. It was crushed, but then they just dropped it back out wide. And you get guys like Marcelo, who's got great crossing ability. They dropped it wide. Marcelo whipped it into the back post, and there was James Rodriguez for a diving header. And that broke the deadlock. That's what they're going to have to do against Atletico Madrid. You need to work in behind because Diego Godin runs a tight ship in there. You will not find a spare inch in that final third unless you work for it or alter your play. So with guys like Ronaldo and Bale, who are so fast, they need to change it up. They need to have a different game plan, get the ball in the box and in behind Atletico Madrid. So let's look at Atletico Madrid. Let's firstly look at their lineup when they played against Real Madrid in the last game, the 2-2 game. So if you look there, what they went with was with a 4-2-3-1. We know Fernando Torres started up top. I don't think Torres will go. It'll either be Mandzukic up top on his own or Torres will partner him in a 4-4-2. But Mandzukic hot in form after his 2 goals against Eibar in the last game. Real Madrid are going to have a problem, but I genuinely think it might work in their favour. And this is why. When you play Sergio Ramos and Pepe, especially against someone like Fernando Torres, they like to mark tight. And sometimes they get caught, the ball's in this area, their defenders get caught up, as we've seen in the last game. Pepe get caught, and Griezmann just nipped it off the heels of Pepe and was in behind so quick because he's so fast. But with Ramos potentially out injured, they might play Varane, and he plays as a sweeper. Varane is a very good defender in terms of he doesn't dive in. Unlike Pepe, I think that Varane, for me, would be one of Real Madrid's starting defenders, and he covers a lot. So what Atletico Madrid are going to have to do is alter their game, and I think they might have success if they go with both Torres and Mandzukic up top, because that will allow for Mandzukic to sit right deep and force Varane to pick him up, so that Pepe will then have to worry about Torres. Force him to pick him up, then Fernando Torres can do what he does best, floats. This is the old Torres back again. And you want to get the ball into Torres' feet in this area. We've seen what happens when Torres gets the ball and gets his shot away quick, as we've seen against Barcelona. One touch, bang, in the corner. You want to utilise him, but then you can utilise your attacking strength of Griezmann and Koke and Thuram. They have a phenomenal team, Atletico Madrid. It's just about the way they vary their play against Real Madrid. Because if you go with that same idea of trying to break them on the counter-attack, I don't think they'll have as much success if Varane plays, because he plays against that. That plays right into the palm of his hands. He's quick, he's more of a sweeper, and I think they might have some trouble. But if they get the ball wide in the box to Mandzukic, who play on the last man, maybe force Varane back, I think they might have more success. So for me, I think that the trend might be broken here. I think I'm going to go for a Real Madrid 2-1 victory against Atletico here. So we'll see what happens. I'm excited about this game. Make sure to leave your comments in the section below. Let me know what you thought of my analysis. Check us out on Twitter at 280 Sports and me at Francis_Maxwell. Have a great fucking weekend.